Baby, I like you that way. Baby, I like you that way. Baby, I like you that way. Baby, I like you.
Well, hello, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. It's lovely to have you here with me. I hope you are doing well. In case it's your first time, my name is Ange, aka 50 Cents UK. And to all my regulars, thank you for being patient. I know I haven't been as consistent lately. A lot of stuff going on holidays, work-wise, all that kind of stuff. You know, life. But thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for your patience and sending you lots of love. So guys, I hope I haven't got lipstick on my teeth. Like, I literally hate that. But when you wear gloss, it's a problem, you know. Tell me, girls, do you feel me on that? But anyway, listen, the weather has changed, okay? The days have become shorter. It's dark, it's dingy, it's dreary. And, you know, I just want coziness. I just want to stay wrapped up in my house. Hence why I'm dressed like this. Very casual, very cozy. Like, that's how I want to be. Like, I could live in a onesie. If I didn't have to go to work, I would just wear a onesie from now until the new year. But alas, I can't do that because I do actually have to function in the real world, unfortunately. But you know, there you are. I have been literally living off of Starbucks eggnog latte. Like, this is the time of year that I love because Starbucks has its red cups and the eggnog latte is to die for. Like, I don't know if you guys have tried it. Like, tell me in the comments, what is your favorite seasonal, like, warm, cozy drink? Because I tell you what, that drink is addictive, not gonna lie. But I have to watch myself because I think there's tons of calories in it. But anyway, I digress. So back to the video. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a haul, okay? So I've got some new additions that I want to share with you. It's not a huge haul, and for the most part it's affordable, I would say. But yeah, let me stop waffling. Right, so the first one I have is this one, and it is a Jo Malone. It is Jo Malone's Silver Birch and Lavender. Now, this is not a perfume that I would have particularly gravitated towards, but basically I have a friend who is obsessed with Jo Malone. Like, she literally buys every Jo Malone perfume there is and all the body creams and whatnot that goes with it as well. But this was her latest purchase and she really didn't like it. I think she blind bought it, and no, I say she didn't like it. She did like it, however, she didn't like it on her skin. She said there was something in it that irritated her. So she gave it to me. So I was very lucky to be gifted this. Now, to me, this is a very light, fresh, airy and citrusy perfume with a bit of a woody undertone. Right, so the next perfume was very kindly sent to me by the brand Louis Cardan, and it is called Sacred, and that is the box. That's what it looks like. So this is the bottle, Sacred, and look at the color of the juice. Like, literally I could drink that juice. Do you know what I mean? It's that dark, rich, kind of brown sugary juice that I just gravitate to. That I realize I like a dark juice, you know. You are actually quite appealing. Let me tell you what the notes are. So it says on Fragrantica, the notes are caramel, vanilla, dark chocolate, spicy notes, powdery notes, black musk, white musk, sandalwood and amber. So the sound of those notes just sound absolutely delicious to me, and quite frankly right up my street. Look at the atomizer on this. It's such a beautiful sprayer, and this fragrance smells delicious. It is extremely gourmand. It is very sweet. What I mainly get is like a warm, sticky, sweet caramel vanilla. It has spices and a bit of woodiness. To me, this is the ideal sweater weather perfume because it is very warming, it is very cozy, and it does have that comforting kind of feeling, like a little blanket wrapped around you. It also, I think, has kind of like a cinnamon nutmeggy vibe along with the vanilla. I don't pick up a huge amount of chocolate, to be fair, just a hint of chocolate, and it is a little bit powdery, but I wouldn't say it's overly powdery. So if you don't like powdery fragrances, don't run away from this one because it's not overly powdery. It is beautifully unisex, completely down the middle. I wouldn't say it leans more feminine or it leans more masculine. To me, this is a completely unisex fragrance, and I think it will smell amazing on anybody. This has really good longevity, and you know, if you like perfumes that are in the vein of like Want by D Squared, or maybe Minuit Demi, or what's the other one, the Penhaligon's, I think it's called Changing Constants. If you like those kind of perfumes, or even Kayali's Vanilla 28, I think you would like this, although this is a little bit on the spicier side, but it's not like hugely spicy, if that makes sense. It is a really well blended, smooth perfume, but it is sweet, so I would say you do need to like sweet perfumes. But if you are in the market for a gourmand that's a kind of like sweater weather gourmand, that's deep, that's long lasting, that's very warming, then I don't think you can go wrong with this. This is an affordable fragrance. This perfume retails for, I think, £30 here in the UK, which I think is amazing for this big 100ml bottle. And Louis Cardan have very kindly given me a discount code to share with you guys, so you can get 10% off this perfume or any other perfume on their website. The code is 50 cents. I will put it up on the screen somewhere, but yeah, I don't make anything off of that code. It is simply for you guys, just to get a bit of money off if you fancied trying one of these perfumes. But this one is definitely a winner chicken dinner in my eyes. I'm gonna spray it again because this is one of those perfumes that when you've got it on, you just can't stop smelling yourself because it smells so edible and delicious. You know, you just keep getting wafts of it throughout the day, which is amazing. So thank you once again, Louis Cardan, for sending this gem of a perfume across to me. Right, so the next one I was very lucky to get my hands on because it is discontinued and I think it's quite difficult to get now, but it is Black Opium Nuit Blanche. So this is a flanker, obviously, of Black Opium, but the reason I was attracted to this one is because it has a rice note in it and it also has milk in it. So it's the lactonic version of Black Opium. The original Black Opium is not my favourite. I like it, but it's not my favourite. This one, however, this one is a much sweeter Black Opium. So if you like the original Black Opium, but you want something a bit more sweet and a bit more gourmand, this is the version that you should go for, like 100%. This again is cozy, warm, sweet, inviting, and pretty addictive, I have to say. There's also caramel in this, so this is a very gourmand version of Black Opium, but I just love it. I think this is the best version of Black Opium that I have smelt, and I've smelt pretty much all of them, and this is the only one that I can hand on heart say that I would repurchase and that I would wear day in, day out, because like just smelling it now, it smells so freaking good. I cannot explain. It's creamy, it's milky. Again, it has the right amount of sweetness. Obviously, it's still got the coffee in it. There are some florals in it. I'm going to put the notes up somewhere on the screen for you to see. But guys, if you can get your hands on this one, do go for it, because I don't think you'd be disappointed. So next up is another affordable perfume, and this one is White Diamonds Legacy by Elizabeth Taylor. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you will know one of my favourite cheapies is White Diamonds Night. This one was released last year, I believe. I don't know whether it was in honour of maybe a certain amount of years of Liz Taylor's fragrances, something like that, but they decided to release a new White Diamonds, and it was a bit expensive when it came out last year, you know, so that's why I didn't get it then, but I knew it would come down in price. It has come down in price. I can't actually remember how much I paid for this, but I don't think it was too much. And yeah, let me put the notes up, but this is predominantly a white, floral, ambery, musky fragrance. So that is what the bottle looks like, the traditional White Diamonds bottle, but it's kind of got like a gold, pale gold, opaque bottle. I think it's really pretty. I actually like these bottles. And let's give this one a spray. You really get the honeysuckle when you first spray it. There is a creaminess to this. I don't even know what's given it that, but there's a creaminess, there's a bit of a freshness, there's a slight, ever so slight citrusiness to this as well. I think there is some bergamot in this, if I'm not mistaken. As I said, I will put the notes up somewhere. But this is predominantly a white floral, so I would say if you don't like florals, especially white florals, you're probably not going to like this, but I really like it. I think it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's nothing groundbreaking. I don't enjoy this one as much as I like the White Diamonds Night, I will say that. However, I do like this. This isn't overly mature to my nose. Like, I know a lot of people say, oh, the Liz Taylor perfumes, they're too mature, or they smell like old grannies, or they smell like, you know, fly spray or mothballs or something like that. I don't agree with that. I think they're pretty decent perfumes for the price that you pay. To me, this is just like an everyday, all-round, versatile, non-offensive perfume that I could just grab and wear for any occasion. And I like those sorts of perfumes, because sometimes when a perfume is too complex, you don't know when to wear it, or you can't decide if you're going to wear that one or this one. To me, this is an easy decision. Like, you can just grab it and go and know you're going to smell nice. It lasts pretty good for the price point. I have had a couple of compliments wearing this, funnily enough, and people asking me what it is. So to me, that is a good thing. This is kind of like the Idole of the cheapies, if that makes sense. So you know where Idole, people are kind of like, it's a bit meh, it's okay. Other people absolutely love it and think it is beautiful. I'm in that camp where I think Idole is beautiful. I'm not saying this smells like Idole, by the way, but I'm just saying it's in that kind of category where it's just a non-groundbreaking, pretty perfume. So if you're looking for something like that, then check this one out. Next up, another affordable perfume, and it is Britney Spears' Blissful Fantasy. Now, I do like the Fantasy line. If you've watched me before, you'll know I own quite a few Britney perfumes, especially the Fantasy ones. So I thought, you know, I have to check this one out, because I think it was on special offer in Superdrug, and I think I literally paid like, I think it was £15 or something. But how cute is that bottle? I do like her bottles. I think they're really cute. And this is something you can just chuck into your bag and take with you. This smells along the lines of a couple of other fantasies that she's got. I think Sunset Fantasy might be it, but it's a fruity, I think there's melon in this. I wouldn't pick out melon. Oh, actually it does smell quite melony. Yeah, it does smell a bit melony actually, because it's got that kind of watery, aquatic feel about it. But this is just a fruity floral. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Again, this is the kind of perfume that if you're just starting out your perfume collection, or you've got like a young daughter maybe that wants to start with perfumes, these are the ideal I think, in those scenarios. But me as a grown-ass woman, I still will rock Britney Spears. You don't have to be a teenager or a teeny bopper to wear her perfumes. Again, this is an easy grab and go perfume. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I would wear this probably in the warmer weather because it does have kind of a fresh, fruity, aquatic feel about it. And yeah, you know what I mean, like longevity is not fantastic, but you get what you pay for. It's an all right scent. I would wear this to the gym. I'd wear this going round Asda doing my shopping, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's not my favourite fantasy, but it's certainly not the worst one. Right, so last but not least, we have these two perfumes from the Cologne Factory. They kindly sent these across to me to try out. One is called Forbidden Cherry, which is supposed to be a dupe or an impression of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. And this one is called The Woman, and it is a representation of Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Now, everyone's got their opinion on dupe houses. I personally like them and I'm all for them because sometimes you might not have the money to buy the original version, and then why should you miss out? Like, I don't think anyone should miss out. I think the perfumes should be accessible to everybody, and this is a great way to do it. It's also a great way of trying out a scent before you actually take the plunge and buy the original, because some of these perfumes out here, they ain't cheap, you know. They are pretty damn expensive these days. So this is a good way, an affordable way, a reasonable way of trying out some of the most popular scents out there. So let me spray this one, The Woman. Now, I actually do own Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and I would say that this is probably, I'd say 70% close to it. So you can smell the coffee in it. I pick up mainly on the tuberose, the orange blossom. I wouldn't say that this screams Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, I will be honest with you. But as a standalone perfume, like a warm, spicy, rich perfume, it is very, very nice, and I will definitely be rocking it. In fact, this is going to work with me because this time of year I crave these types of perfumes, not gonna lie. This one is Forbidden Cherry, as I said, a dupe for Lost Cherry, and oh, do you know what? This smells so good. I have to say, this is one of the best Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupes that I have tried, and I've tried quite a few of them. This smells gorgeous. Like, the cherry is very prominent, so again, you have to like cherry. But if you know that you like Lost Cherry anyway, you can't go wrong with this. The only thing I would say with this is that Lost Cherry has a bit more of a woodier dry down. This doesn't have it. I'm not mad at that because I actually do like the opening of Lost Cherry more than I like the dry down. So to me, this is just like the opening of Lost Cherry all the way through. It doesn't change. It is a linear scent, but it smells gorgeous. If you just want that cherry fragrance and you can't afford Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, this is a fantastic alternative. And listen, your girl has got you, okay? My people, I've got your backs. I have a discount code I will put up here or here somewhere on the screen, and it is 20% off. So check out the Cologne Factory. I will put all the details down in the description box. Check it out. What have you got to lose? Also put the details of Louis Cardan down in the description box and the discount code there. Guys, it's been real. I have enjoyed spending some time with you. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go to Starbucks and get myself an eggnog latte because I'm craving it, especially after I've sprayed all these beautiful gourmand perfumes. Like, I can smell all these delicious aromas. So thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.